Alrighty, guys. I got a new microphone. Um, excuse me. Let me know how it is. I haven't used it yet, but yeah, I won't have to pull up this thing anymore. So you guys are definitely welcome. And I should be happy myself. But my muscle memory is going to open this, and it's going to piss me off. So I apologize for that in advance. But if you're watching this on the YouTube side of things, please come over to DFS subreddit, where I make posts for every NFL slate. We'll have NBA coming up as well. That should be within a week, I believe. NBA regular season starts. I'll have posts for that every day. Username Shook_Das. Ask me whatever you want. I'll always answer your questions. You can message me on Reddit too. If you ever want to get a hold of me, you can message me on Twitter as well at ToryLangley1992. I will always respond to you guys. And then if Discord is something that you are interested in, I will have a link to that below, where I'll have in-depth videos going over each slate, player pools for cash, GPPs, etc. Cores for cash, cores for GPPs. Great group of people you can talk sports with 24/7. I'll post occasional sportsbook nukes. Post a lot of stuff in there, so I think it's definitely worth it. Something to definitely check out. Sorry about that. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, I'll have a link for that below. As you guys know, I show you my lineups every day so you can know if I'm a winning player or not. I think that's very important to me. Didn't cash on this slate, and I feel like I got pretty unlucky. So the core that I had for this slate was Patrick Mahomes, MVS, and Travis Kelce, who all absolutely smashed. Now, I went with CEH. As you guys know, I hate CEH, and I thought he was complete fish food the past 2 weeks. But I thought with his usage the game prior, so he got 19 carries for 92 yards, and he was involved in the passing game. I thought Kansas City was going to take a lead here, and that was my reasoning for going CEH. Unfortunately, the Raiders were up like 14-0 in like a minute, so CEH basically got scripted out of the game. So that was the reason I did not cash. I literally bubbled by a point. And you want to know how I bubbled by a point? I was in the cash until Patrick Mahomes took a kneel in the fourth quarter and he lost 2 yards, so I moved out of the cash. The worst bad beat I think I've ever taken. Absolutely mind-blowing. Noah Gray was the pump play that I liked. Everyone knew that. He was fine. 1 reception for 7 yards. That's fine at that price. Not going to help you, but not going to kill you. Usually at that price, like $600, you kind of want like 3 to 4 fantasy points. 1.7 isn't bad though. But yeah, first losing day on the NFL season, I do believe, outside of the showdown slate on Thursday night the week prior. Let's go over the slate. Also, if you're interested in NBA preseason, that will be in the Discord as well. But let's go over the slate. We got a pretty gross one here. But we'll go over Washington first. So I like the quarterbacks on this slate just because they're going to have a high floor. In lower total games, the position players aren't really going to be going off. So with the quarterbacks' floors in lower total games, it definitely helps. So I do like both the quarterbacks on this slate. I think they're both very, very safe plays, and I think they're both pretty good plays on the slate. Now, both teams have been bad. Carson Wentz has shown a ceiling, so if I had to pick one, it would definitely be Carson Wentz. But yeah, I think Carson Wentz is definitely a solid play at 10.6K. Let's look at the target market share. So Terry McLaurin has surprisingly only gotten 16.6% of the target market share. Curtis Samuel has gotten 22 plus. J.D. McKissick, their passing down back, has gotten 14. Antonio Gibson 10. Jahan Dotson with 10, but I think he was out last game, and he's out tomorrow, so that's why. So Terry McLaurin obviously has a low floor, but the ceiling is still there. Listen, I still think Terry McLaurin's the wide receiver 1 on this team. I still think that usage, like this 9 targets and this like huge ceiling of yards with his ADOT and his air yards, with how high they are, he's going to have a ceiling game eventually. So I like Terry McLaurin for tournaments. Just know he does have a really low floor, but the ceiling is there. And if nobody's going to be on Terry McLaurin and GPPs, I'm going to be absolutely all over that. The running back situation, I want absolutely nothing to do with. They're running a three-headed monster right now. J.D. McKissic's getting the most involvement, but I do believe Washington has been trailing in a lot of games, so that is the case for him getting more of the involvement because he's the passing down back. Antonio Gibson, 30 of the possible 74. Like I said, J.D. McKissic played 38 of the possible 74. And then, where is he? 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 Am I high? Brian, where's Brian? Okay, that price tag's just ridiculous. So I have no interest in this running game. I guess my favorite would be J.D. McKissic if you had to take a shot on one, but I am not in love with any of them. So Curtis Samuel, 8.2K, has shown a pretty high floor. They were using him in the running game as well, but they haven't the past 2 weeks. I'm not sure if they'll ever do it again. Not sure. My guess is yeah, but he's been their clear, safe wide receiver one of late. But I still think Terry McLaurin's the wide receiver one. But Curtis Samuel is a high floor and a high ceiling. So point per dollar, I definitely do prefer Curtis Samuel to Terry McLaurin. But with Terry McLaurin's ceiling, if nobody's going to go there and everyone's going to flock to Curtis Samuel, just give me Terry McLaurin in tournaments. But yeah, disregarding ownership, I think Curtis Samuel is a very, very good play. He's playing pretty much the whole game. Let's see. He played 58 of the possible 74 snaps. He's playing over 80% of the snaps. He's getting 22.4% target market share. So yeah, I think Curtis Samuel looks great. Whatever the running backs, Jahan Dotson is out. So let's pull up the depth chart. Dynami Brown at 5K didn't play as much as I thought he was going to play. Where is he? I feel like he's a little pricey. Oh, he's questionable too. We're going to have to monitor that because if Dynami Brown is out, there's going to be a really good value play in Cam Sims at 1.4K. So Cam Sims and Dynami Brown. Where is Cam Sims? Cam Sims played 5. I thought he played more. Where's Dynami? And then where is... I feel like I'm missing someone. I feel like another wide receiver played much, much more. I guess not. Sorry, guys. I feel like I figured this out before. But obviously, with Dotson out, that's going to be more involvement for Dynami Brown and Cam Sims. If Dynami Brown is out, Cam Sims is going to be an elite value play. Would like him a lot. I think he's still in play regardless if Dynami Brown plays. Dynami only played, like I said, he didn't play as much as that. He only played 21 of the possible 75 snaps. So 5K, just a GPP play for me if he plays. The kickers on a lower total game are firmly in play. I think both are very good value plays, and let me explain why. I probably sound like a broken record here, but with the kickers on lower total games, that means the skill position players are not going to be putting up as much points as they should be. So these kickers, when they go for like 12, 13 fantasy points, have a very, very good chance of being optimal. So I think both the kickers look very good. The defenses I expect will be popular, not considering ownership. I think both are good plays. I definitely do prefer the Bears defense, and I will tell you why. So when I'm targeting a defense, I want to play a defense that's going to go against a team that's not going to be running the ball a lot, and that's going to be dropping back and throwing passes more. The Bears are going to be running the ball a lot, so that is a less chance of a higher ceiling for the Commanders, because they can't get as many sacks, fumbles, interceptions, etc. if Chicago just isn't going to throw the ball. So I do prefer the Bears, but I think both defenses are good plays if you don't consider ownership. Like I said, Cam Sims is in play with Dotson out. And then if Dynami Brown is out, Cam Sims is going to be a very, very good value play at 1.4K. And then I really think that is it for me for Washington. So Let's close this. Let's close this, and let's go over the Bears. So David Montgomery, 10.4K is back. He actually got good workload. I expected him to play less. He played. I'm on week 4. That's why. That's why with Washington, the Cam Sims. Oh God, I'm sorry about that. But David Montgomery played 36 of the possible 45 snaps. He is going to be involved in the passing game. I don't know who's favored it, but I do think there's a chance that Washington or the Bears could be playing from ahead. So I do like David Montgomery at that price, and I also like Justin Fields. So Justin Fields, if you want that floor, it's going to be him over Carson Wentz. If you want that ceiling, it's probably going to be Carson Wentz. I think Justin Fields, if you solely want floor and you want a safer option, looks like the better quarterback on the slate. And then if you want that ceiling, I think Wentz is the play. But Justin Fields has this rushing for. So for cash games, I would probably get to Justin Fields if you can. They're not going to throw the ball a ton, but it could happen if they go down a ton. But yeah, with the rushing floor, in a lower total game, I think Justin Fields looks like one of the better plays on the slate. Darnell Mooney, they're just not throwing the ball, so it's really, really hard for me to get to Darnell Mooney at this price. Now, they're going to look for him downfield, so he still does have a ceiling, but with how Chicago is running their offense, his floor is just absurdly low right now. So I think Mooney's just a GPP only play for me. Can't get to Herbert at that price with Montgomery back. Cole Kmet at 5.2 seems a little pricey for me. I preferred him in this 2 to 4K range. I forgot to go over someone in Washington. Sorry about that. Where's Logan Thomas? Oh, okay, Logan Thomas is out. Sorry, guys. That's actually pretty big. So, Logan Thomas being out. Let's pull back up PFF. I'm so sorry about this. This video is all over the place, but that's what we're here for, right? Where is Washington? So Logan Thomas, he was out last week, I do believe. Yes, he was. So let's look at the tight end snaps. So with Logan Thomas out, where are they? We are week 5. We are. So Cole Turner played 32 of the possible 62 snaps. John Bates played 37. They each ran a route on the same exact plays, and then John Bates blocked a little more. So Bates is $3,000. I think he's definitely viable. Where's the other one? Where's Turner? Turner is only $200, so I think Turner is a pretty good value play. Sorry, I forgot to go over that. Let's go back to ending that. So yeah, definitely like the cheap tight ends for Washington. Like I said, Cole Kmet, I wish he was a little bit cheaper, but he'll be targeted. Don't like it. Just more in a contrarian play for me. Let's look at the target market share. So Darnell Mooney's getting 30% of the target market share, but they just don't throw the ball. Cole Kmet getting 18%, David Montgomery 15%, Pettis 9%, and then why don't they have St. Brown on this list? I guess they don't. I think St. Brown's a fine GPP play, but seems a little bit too expensive for me. Let's pull up the depth chart because Harry is back. The other wide receivers, where are they? Let's pull up the depth chart. Okay. So Pettis is the number 3 right now, but Harry, what I do believe, was out last week. He was. So Pettis played 30 of the possible 50 snaps, or 50 snaps. I don't know if we'll play that much again with Harry back. Where is Pettis? He is $1,800, so if he was a wide receiver I'd take a dart on this team, it would definitely be Pettis. Not sure how much Harry plays. Maybe we'll get confirmation about that earlier, but if we get news he'll play a few snaps, you can definitely take a shot on him at $200. The kickers, like I explained earlier, I definitely do like, and then the Bears D, I like. Not regarding ownership. They're going to be popular, but not regarding ownership. They're going to go back a team that's going to be dropping back a lot, which definitely raises their ceiling. So I do like the Bears D. And then I don't think there's much else that stands out to me. So I hope this helped you guys. Sorry for the confusing video, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.